Alright, what is up guys? Today we're going to be playing a little bit of Mountain Blade Warband. This is a game that I'm fairly familiar with. I'm not an expert by any means, but I understand the basis of it. So we're going to be starting a new game. I think we're going to end up going for kind of a lone wolf type playthrough. We're gonna try to start our own faction and everything, take our own castles rather than doing it for one of the playable countries in the game. Alright. I'm not gonna worry about explaining much of this. If you're interested in how all of this works, then you're more than welcome to watch another video that explains all of this, but basically each decision you make here affects your stats. So we're gonna go with the page in Nobleman's Court and a game poacher, and if you want to read any of this, feel free to pause. And we're gonna go with the loss of a loved one. Alright, become an adventurer. You know what, we're gonna do realistic, guys. We're gonna make it to where we can't quit without saving. We're gonna name ourselves the same thing that we named ourselves in our Oblivion playthrough that we've been doing. Alright, let's see. In attributes, we're gonna go for one more in strength, a couple in intelligence, and we'll go one more in strength. We're gonna get our Iron Flesh up, our Weapon Master up. I'm big into the archery in this game, so we're gonna go with some horse archery. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and go for one in prisoner management because I like using that to build up money in this game. Let's see. Go with one in trainer to hopefully help upgrade our troops pretty quickly, and we'll do one more in weapon master. Now I don't actually ever spec into archery because it's super easy to level up in this game, I feel like, so we're gonna be going for all in one-handed. Alright, we're just gonna randomize the face until something looks halfway decent. Alright, we'll go with that. Long mane with a little ponytail. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Make the hair a little lighter. Alright, looks good enough to me. Alright, and we are going to start in the Kingdom of the Nords. Alright, and here we are, our first fight. As you can see, archery is a little bit overpowered in this game, but that's alright. Alright, now we're talking to the merchant of Sargoth. Are you alright? Well, I guess you're alive at any rate. I'm not sure that we can say the same for the other fellow. That's one less thief to trouble our streets at night. Although, heaven knows it won't be the last. Anyway, maybe you can help me with something. Let's talk more inside. Out here, we don't know who's listening. The merchant takes you to his house. Once inside, he stands by the door for a while checking the street, and then finally convinced you have not been followed, comes near you to speak. Alright, let's see what he has to say. Okay, I was gonna say, let me see if I can remember the controls. Now let me explain my proposition. I've always had brigands in the hills, driven to banditry by war, debt, or love of violence. Recently, however, they've been getting bolder, leaving their camps in the wild and venturing into town, looking for unwary prey. The watch commander tells us it's because of all the fighting on the frontiers, fewer men to keep an eye on the streets, but I'm not sure what to make of that. It seems to me that the most logical explanation is that these bandits have an ally inside the walls who helps them enter unnoticed and helps them identify particularly tempting targets. Last week, you see, they took my brother. I don't know what my brother was thinking, a lad from a prominent house, out alone after dark in times like these. Well, I suppose you were too, but you're a stranger here, and didn't know how bad things have become. He had no such excuse, but he's family, so what can you do? If you don't protect your kin, then people will start thinking that you can't protect your investments either. And I can't have that. No doubt, the gang will soon send word about a ransom, but I don't care to pay it. So here's my proposition. You look like you're have had a bit of experience with a blade, and more importantly, you must have a bit of fire in your belly, or you wouldn't be coming to Calradia to seek your fortune. So here's what I'm asking you to do. Gather a small party, track down these bandits to their lair, teach them a lesson they won't forget, and get my brother back safe. In return, you'll earn my lasting gratitude and a bit of silver. What do you say? I am interested. So this is our first quest. You won't be able to do this by yourself though. If you try and take on the whole gang single-handedly, the hunter will become the hunted, I'll warrant. You'll first want to round up a group of volunteers. There's always a few lads in the villages around here looking for a bit of work that's more interesting than tilling the soil or hauling water. They'll follow you if you pay. So, take this purse of 100 dinars, consider it an advance on your reward. Go around to the villages and use the money to hire some help. I'll reckon that you need at least 5 men to take on these bandits. Very good, sir. I'll go collect some men from around the villages. Good. You can find me again in the tavern here in Sargoth after you've got your group together. Then we'll speak about what we do next. If taken your first quest, you may view your quest log by pressing Q anytime in the game. Alright, we're going to tab out. It would put me right next to some sea raiders right at the beginning of the game. We're going to stay away from them.
That's a nice head you have on your
Well, this is not a great start to our game. So we're more than likely going to be taken prisoner right off the bat unless I can just miraculously pull this off. We do have some horse archery, so we're going to be relying on that. This is not going to be good. This is not good at all, guys. Delivered 0 damage. One damage. Oh no, I've ran into a tree. Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. This is not the way I wanted to start out this game at all. Oh, jeez. Once I get a little better gear, I can actually pull this off, but it's been too long since I have played this game to be able to do this right off the bat. Oh boy. This weapon's just not gonna be able to do this for me. I can't be hit at all. Uh-oh. Well, I'm sorry about the horrid start to this game, but you know, we're doing realistic, so I should have been more careful, but I thought I could make it to the little town and get some recruits before these guys started coming after me. But yeah, that would just be my luck and get spawned right next to a bunch of sea raiders. If you don't know, sea raiders are pretty powerful in this game. Definitely one of the tougher definitely one of the tougher groups of enemies, I guess you could say, other than like enemy factions. So we're gonna get some of that. Well, thankfully I still have my dinars. Hopefully my my horse is gone, isn't it? Yeah, so I don't have a horse anymore, and that is very unfortunate. This is a very difficult start to this game, guys. Recruit them. Okay, well, we've got our troops here. We're gonna go ahead and attack them just to get some loot. What do you want? Surrender or die? As you wish, prepare to die. Charge the enemy. Let's see here. Let's see if I can remember some of these controls. No. I'm gonna have to look at the controls after this to remember how to control my troops here. But these guys have shields. That's nice, I guess. Because you see, I would like to just take them up to the top of this hill and stop and wait on the enemy, but man, this is really annoying having to run everywhere, not having a horse. Hopefully we're able to snag one pretty quickly, but that'll be pretty difficult. That was pretty easy, at least. Alright, let's see, 11, we're gonna equip those. 10 plus 7. And just go ahead and take everything. 6 head armor. Equip that. Alright. So let's make our way back to Sargoth. If I'd remembered the pause controls, I probably could have got away from those sea raiders earlier. That's my fault mostly. But it did kind of stink that they spawned me right next to all of those. They got a lot of Jarls going out and about. I don't know if they're at war right now or what. Oh, there's a tournament going on. We're gonna join that. Alright. We're not gonna place bets on myself just yet. Yeah, in case you don't know, this is I find a super fun way to earn money in this game. You can join these tournaments and you can place bets on yourself, and if you're the last man standing, you get invited to the castle, talk to the Jarls and such, and possibly even find yourself a lady. Alright, we're gonna fight in the next round. I'm gonna wait till the last couple rounds to put any bets on myself. So I don't like these ones where we're on teams. It makes it very unsure if I can win or not. Once we get to ones where there's just 2 even teams, I'm very confident in myself. See, like, so my entire team's dead. Luckily, there's only 2 of them left, but sometimes, you know, you can lose your entire team and there's still 2 full teams left, and then you're just really doomed. But otherwise, it's fairly easy, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, 2 teams, 7 fighters each. We're gonna go ahead and place a bet, 50 dinars, and fight in the next round. Yeah, so you re-wipe them out very easily. You just gotta get behind them and get a lot of knockouts that way. Alright. Just bet on yourself. Well, I'll go ahead and place my last 5 dinars. Alright, let's go with these guys. Uh-oh. Oh, this isn't good. Well, there goes all my money. That's alright. Where is this guy? Upstairs, I guess? Ah, yes, there he is. Splendid work. You have hired enough men to take on the bandits. Now, travelers entering Sargoth have told us that there is a small group of robbers lurking on the outside of town. I suspect that they are all from the same band, the one that took my brother. Hunt them down and defeat them, and make them disclose the location of their lair. Very well, I shall hunt the bandits. Alright, let's leave. Okay, so here's the band of robbers I need to take on. We'll go right at them. I've been looking for you. Tell me where you keep your prisoners and I'll let you go. Ha! Those prisoners are only going free if you pay the ransom. Did you bring any silver? No, but I brought steel. Alright, let's charge the enemy. I forgot to look at the controls. It doesn't really matter for this one though. We should be able to handle them pretty easily. It's 10 to 4, and these are not strong enemies by any means. That's why they're the first quest. Let's see if we can get a couple long-range shots on these guys. Doubt it, but you know, I get lucky. Go ahead and let my guys take care of him. I'm gonna shoot that guy in the back though. Good job. Y'all get some experience. Come on. Come on. Good job. No, I don't want to retreat. There we go. Alright, spare me. Spare my life. Let me go, and I'll go far away from here and learn an honest trade, and you'll never hear of me again. Likely. I mean, I'll never hear of you again. That's for sure. You're nobody. But, as far as you learning a honest trade, I doubt it. I'll spare your life, but in exchange I want information. Either you or your mates kidnapped the brother of a prominent merchant in town. Tell me where you're hiding him, and give me your word that you'll stop troubling the people of these parts, and you can go free. Oh, bless you, sir. Bless you. We've done the lad no harm. We've been keeping him in our hideout near Fanata. I'll describe the area nearby in detail, so there's no mistaking it. Alright, that's one better there. Falchion. We're gonna go ahead and take that just because I like one-handed weapons. I know a lot of people like the two-handed, especially for when you ride horses, but I just prefer the one-handed and shield. So as soon as I can get a shield, I'm gonna be hopping on that. Alright, let's go towards here. Alright, let's attack the hideout. Okay, here's where I need the controls, because here is where I want to control my troops. Alright, backspace. I do not like the placement of that, really. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Ah, here we go. Okay, so everyone follow me. Because they'll just run in and charge straight at everyone and get like all of the enemies aggroed at once. Versus if I have them follow me, we can just pick and choose which enemies we go for. Is there anyone over here? I don't see anyone. It's kind of hard to see with it being at night. There might be people over there. I can't remember. It's been too long since I've played this game. We're gonna try and get a long-range snipe on these guys over here. There we go. There we go. See how much that's already improving our archery? Yeah, if you want to improve your archery early in this game, just take long-range shots at people and it'll be good. Already up to 91. Well, can't hit him now. Alright. Oh, more people spawned over here. Alright. There is people over here. you running from? Did you hear it? That sounded hilarious, that dude running through the water over there. Alright. I don't think I can leave though. I think I have to. Oh, there he is. Thank you, sir, for rescuing me from those friends. From those fiends. Did my brother and Sargoth put you onto their track? Yeah, he did. But I hate to break it to you, he really didn't care about you. He thought you was kind of dumb. He just did it so that people thought he could take care of his business and protect his goods. So sorry, he doesn't really actually care about you. He cares about his business. Yes, I told him that I would find you. I advise you to return to your family as quickly as you can, and be careful on the road. With the retreat cut off, the looters fall one by one to your determined attack. Their hideout and their ill-gotten gains are now yours. Alright, that's better armor. We're just gonna go ahead and take all of this stuff because that's much better armor, thank you. And we'll just sell it here soon. Oh, can't take any more. How much is this stuff worth? 11, 9. Put that back, put that back, put that back. Put that back. And we'll take that. That. Okay. Alright, we'll go sell that. Alright, let's go back to Sargoth then. Yeah, we're gonna be very slow for a little while because of, we'll go ahead and attack these loot. Surrender or die. As you wish, prepare to die. Charged enemy. Oops. Alright, get them, boys. Good job, guys. Alright. This 27, this one does 29. I think these were worth 6. No, that one's worth 12. Okay, we gotta find some stuff to get rid of. 12, 12, 1. Alright, let's go here. Let's go to the marketplace. Goods merchant. armor merchant. Alright, let's go ahead and sell all this. I'm gonna keep one of these. One of those to give to any companions we might find. I'm gonna keep that one for now. Alright. Okay. Got 93 gold from that. Alright. Visit the tavern. I believe this guy's gonna give us another little small quest here. Well, my brother is home safe. I'm not sure what to do with him. Maybe pack him off to the university outside Calradia. That way, if he gets knocked on the head in a street brawl, no one can say it's my fault. But that's not your problem. Here's the rest of your reward. It was well earned. So as you can see, he really doesn't care that much about his brother. He cares about his own reputation. The money is most welcome, and I am glad to have been of service. Good. Now, are you interested in making some more? Possibly. What do you need? Remember how I told you that the bandits had an ally inside the walls? I think I know who it is. The captain of the watch, no less. Some months ago, this captain, seeing the amount of profit we merchants were making from trade across the frontiers, decided to borrow some money to sponsor a caravan. Unfortunately, like many who are new to commerce, he failed to realize that great profit only comes with great risk. So he sank all of his money into the most expensive commodities. And of course, his caravan was captured and looted, and he lost everything. As a consequence, it seems our captain turned to villainy to recoup his fortune. I supposed I'd do the same if the heavens forbid I ever faced indebtedness and ruination. Now, any watch captain worth his salary will have a few thieves and robbers on his payroll to inform on the rest, but our captain decides to employ them wholesale. He brings them into the town, lets them do as they will, and takes a share of their take. You've heard of poachers turning gamekeepers? Well, in the unfortunate land of Calradia, sometimes gamekeepers will turn poacher. That don't make no sense. There is still a few brave, honest souls in the watch who've told me how he works. You talk very weird, kind sir. Now, here's my plan. I could bring this to the attention of King Ragnar, lord of the city, but that would mean an inquiry, my word against the captain's, and witnesses can be bought and evidence destroyed. Or maybe the whole thing will be forgotten if the enemy comes across the border again, and all I'll get for my trouble is a knife in the ribs. In time of war, you see, a king's eye wanders far from his domain, and his subjects suffer. So I've got another idea. I've got a small group of townsfolk together, some men in my employ, and some others who've lost relatives to these bandits, and we'll storm the captain's home and bring him in chains before King Ragnar. Hopefully, with a few captured bandits to explain how things stack up. All I need now is someone to lead my little army into battle, and I can't think of anyone better than you. So what do you say? How do I know you're telling me the truth? Oh, well, I suppose it's possible that I found a dozen bandits who are willing to give their lives to give a passing stranger a false impression of life in old Sargoth. Well, I guess you can't really know if my word is good, but I reckon you've learned by now that my money's good, and there's another 100 dinars, or maybe a bit more, that's waiting for you if you'll do me this last little favor. What do you say? All right, I'll lead your men. Splendid. It's been a long time since I staked so much on a single throw of the dice, and frankly, I find it exhilarating. My men are ready to move on your word. Are you ready? Yes, give them the sign. Good. Now strike hard, strike fast, and the captain and his henchmen won't know what hit them. May the heavens be with you. You leave the tavern and go out to the streets. Nervous-looking young men are waiting in every street corner. You can see they have daggers and clubs concealed under their clothes. Catch a mixture of fear, anticipation, and pride in the quick looks they throw at you as you pass by. Praying that your enemies have not been alarmed by this all-too-obvious bunch of plotters, you check your weapons for one last time and prepare yourself for the action ahead. It's time, lads. Up and at 'em. Some of these dudes, this is Nord trained footman. I don't know how he got him to do this, you know. That's actually a pretty good troop right there. Alright, let's go, boys. Good job. The remaining few bandits scatter off to the town's narrow alleys, only to be hunted down one by the angry townsfolk. Making sure that your victory is complete and all the wounded have been taken care of, you and the merchant head to his house to review the day's events. Ha! Well done. I saw at least 3 of the enemy go down before you. Keep fighting like that and you'll make quite a name for yourself in this land. Unfortunately, about 8 of my lads got themselves wounded. I should go look on them. Let's see. Let every villain learn to fear the name Murtagh. Yes, yes. Now a couple of my boys have the watch captain pinned down in a back room with a knife at his throat. I'll need to go drag him before King Ragnar and explain what this breach of peace is all about. You don't need to be part of that, though. I'll tell you what. If all goes well, I'll meet you in the tavern again shortly, and let you know how it all came out. If you don't see me in the tavern, but instead see my head on a spike over the city gate, I'll assume you know enough to stay out of town for a while and forget this whole episode ever happened. So, hopefully, we'll meet again. Alright. I actually have never... I don't think I've ever gone and looked for him in the merchant afterwards. Or, in the tavern afterwards. Ah, there he is. Ah, Murtagh. Things didn't go quite so well as I had hoped. King Ragnar couldn't quite find it in him to overlook my little breach of peace. Oh, he's grateful enough that I got rid of his crooked captain. A guard who'll let in bandits will let in an enemy army if the price is right. But he can't exactly have me running around here as a lasting reminder of his failure to take care of things himself. That hardly seems fair. Fair? This is Calradia, my boy. Kings do what they will, and the rest of us do as they must. He didn't string me up, and instead gave me time to sell my properties. Even put in a word with the other merchants that they best pay me a fair price, too. That's gracious enough, as kings go. But he's a weak king, as they all are here, and weak kings must always look to their authority first, and justice second. I suppose I'd do the same in his shoes. Anyway, I wouldn't go rubbing your part in this affair in King Ragnar's face, but he's taken note of you, and decided that you're not worth hanging, and that's something to which I'll raise a glass any day of the week. He might even have work for you further down the road, or you can sell your sword to one of his competitors. Anyways, I hope you've learned a bit about what it will take to stay alive in this troubled land, and I suspect that the money you've earned won't go to waste. Good luck. And yeah, the kings are pretty weak here, and that's why I am going to become a king myself and take over all their land. Well, I believe that's where we're going to leave today's episode off. Hopefully you all enjoyed, and any tips on how to improve my quality or just improve my videos in general, just let me know. Again, thank you for watching.